If you're going to be working this hard, it should be paying off. Hey, if you don't know who I am, I'm Tori. I'm the founder of Vortex People Strategies, and I help small businesses and nonprofits build strategy that actually work. Being busy is not the same as building. The bigger sign is when you've worked incredibly hard all year, and at the end of it, the results don't really match the effort, or you feel overwhelmed most of the time, and you're not even sure what you should be focused on next. Maybe last year felt big, a lot happened, and you dealt with changes and new opportunities came up. There were constant fires, and it felt like every month something urgent needed your attention. You handled it, your team handled it, and you stayed busy, right? But then you look at the numbers. Maybe you're technically fine. Maybe the partnership you had didn't materialize or growth slowed more than you expected. There's so many maybes out there. But what I'm saying is, it's easy to blame the market or timing, and sometimes that's fair. But sometimes the harder question is whether your daily effort was actually aligned with clear direction. Were you intentionally building toward that partnership? Were you consistently putting yourself in front of the right audience? Or were you mostly responding to whatever felt urgent that week? When momentum in your organization doesn't match the effort you're putting in, that's usually a clarity problem. You see it in small ways. So you're the CEO, but you're buried in personal issues. You pull up just long enough to deal with something external, and then you're right back in the weeds. It starts to feel like you're reacting more than you're actually directing. And that's when strategy matters. Okay. So, not a complicated document that, some of these big firms get you, but just clarity about where you're going, what actually matters this year, and what doesn't matter. That's the work I do with leaders. We get clear on the longer term direction, and then we break down what the year actually looks like. So your day to day decisions line up with where you're trying to go in the next 3 years. Because if you're going to work that hard, your effort should count. I created a free strategic thinking guide. Just fill out this quiz. If you need the link, send me a DM or comment strategy, and I'll send the link right over.